I want you to mark down August 25th, the week of August 25th, as the week that speculators entered the chat. I'm back and holy cow. Okay, here's the fact. I can tell you, like, most weeks my average top 10 values for manga on English language manga sales on eBay, generally around $200. That's kind of the average. This week, from August 19th to August 25th, was $440. There was massive sales. There was literally 3 books that went for $400 or more. There's actually one that went for a lot more, but we'll get into that later. So here we go, as usual. Let's start with the collections, 5 honorable mentions, and then the top 5. Funnily enough, my first honorable mention isn't manga at all. It's actually 8 DVD box sets. Now, I normally don't look at DVD box sets, but I had to list this one. This is Mason Ikoku DVD box sets 1 through 8, so that's 24 DVDs in total, $670. That's like almost $28 per DVD. So if you happen to have this one in your collection, it could be worth a gold mine, right? So who knows. Honorable mention number 2 for a collection. You know I love the old stuff. Bio Booster Guyver volumes 1 through 7. This went for $359.95, about $51 a piece. Honorable mention number 3. Berserk volumes 1 through 40. Now what's neat about this one is this is the Dark Horse and digital manga publishing on the spines. So these 40 volumes went for $408. Honorable mention number 4, we've had this in the singles before, never as a collection. It's Gunslinger Girl, volumes 1 through 15, which are actually only 7 volumes, went for $459.94. And my final honorable mention, number 5, it's not the complete collection, it's missing volumes 1 and 2, but it's Cage of Eden, volumes 3 through 21, so 19 books, $470, about $24.74 each. Okay, here we are at the top 5 collections, and number 5, Lovecom, Lovely Complex, volumes 1 through 17, $520. That's like $30.59 each. Viz Media, 2007. Collection number 4, Slam Dunk, volumes 1 through 31, $598.50 American. That's about $19.31 a piece. Viz Media, 2008. Number 3 is always a valuable collection, but this time it is not the complete collection. It's Air Gear, volumes 1 through 20, 22 through 27, and 29 through 34. Now, most Air Gear collections will be missing the very, very, very expensive volume 28. This one is also missing 21. Funnily enough, our number 2 collection is also Air Gear, but this time it's volumes 1 through 27 and 29 through 33. So again, missing volume 28. But also volume 34 in this case. Went for $799.99 Canadian, or about $600 US, so it's basically tied with the previous collection. Again, Del Rey, and then later Kodansha, 2006. And finally, the number 1 collection this week, and this buyer is probably the bravest buyer, or perhaps they didn't know, but if you're spending $1,200, you've got to know, because I'm not saying this collection isn't valuable, it totally is, but it's from Malaysia. This is Blackjack, volumes 1 through 17, $1,200. $70.59 a piece, Vertical Comics, 2008. If this was anywhere else but Malaysia, I'd say, great deal, whatever. But just the fact that Malaysia is known for so many bootleg copies and stuff, I personally myself, I would not have forked over $1,200 for a collection like this from Malaysia. Okay, let's get into the singles this week. And it was an amazing week. It was the best week on the list as far as like an average value goes we've ever had. So I've been doing this since the start of 2023. This is the best week by far. Anyway, honorable mention number one, and it has no business being on this list, but I had to put it on because I love Tenchi Muyo. It's the all-new Tenchi Muyo, Volume 9, went for $70, and that is an anomaly for Tenchi because they usually don't go for that much, so I had to put it on. Anyway, honorable mention number 2, Close the Last Door, Volume 2, $120. Honorable mention number 3, we've seen this about a month ago. It went for $149. It actually made the thumbnail. Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, Volume 14, $160.52 US. And 1 month ago, it went for $149. Honorable mention number 4, this is Batum, Volume 11, $170. And finally, the last honorable mention at number 5, and any other week it would have made the list. This is Welcome to the NHK, the novel, $175. All right, let's get into the top 10, and we do have a lot of ties, but number 10 all by itself, A Certain Magical Index, the Old Testament Omnibus Edition, sealed, $225. Yen Press 2023. And this is the collection of all the light novels in one volume. There's a huge tie for number 9. There's 3 different books tied for number 9. The first one we haven't seen for a while. It's Battle Royale, the Ultimate Edition, Volume 4, $249.95. Tokyo Pop, 2008. The first one it's tied with at number 9 is actually an ex-library copy. It's Trigun Maximum, Volume 13. So this ex-library copy also went for $249.95. Dark Horse, 2008. Finally, number 9, and we've seen this one sell for upwards of like $415 before, but the seller had it as a bid. So anytime you have one of these higher priced items and you go for bid, you're always taking your chances. It's Naruto, Volume 1, for the holographic cover, number 3,445 of 5,000, went for $250. That was its opening bid. Viz Media, 2003. Number 8 always blows me away. Ranma 1/2, the 2-in-1 edition, Volume 17, $264.99. Viz Media 2016. There's a few of these 2-in-1s that are really valuable. There's a 2-way tie at number 7, and the first one is the reason why I said speculators have entered the market. It's Vagabond, Volume 35, sealed, $325. Viz Media 2014. When sealed books start to go for this kind of money, that's speculation. And you know what? It's not the only one on the list this week. But first we have the other one at number 7, always a valuable book, Blackjack, Volume 15, $325 as well. Vertical Comics 2011. Number 6, it's like deja vu all over again, but this time it's not an ex-library copy. It's Trigun Maximum, Volume 13, $330. And that was one bid, Dark Horse, 2008. Speaking of deja vu all over again, at number 5, Battle Royale, the Ultimate Edition, Volume 4. This time it went for $350. Tokyo Pop, 2008. At number 4, and I think this one's going to have to get the thumbnail because I was shocked to see this go for this much money, but it's GTO, the Early Years, Volume 8, $380. Tokyo Pop, 2008. On any other week, that probably would have been the number 1 book, but this week was crazy. So, remember how I told you about speculation? Number 3, Vagabond, Volume 36, sealed, $415. Viz Media 2014. Coming from the comics world, I can tell you right now, condition is everything. Like, the difference between a 9.6 and a 9.8 to the naked eye is almost negligible. Yet price-wise, a 9.8 can double the price of a 9.6. So the only way in manga to ensure you have like the best condition possible is usually factory sealed. So that's why you're starting to see these factory sealed. And the later editions of Vagabond have always been valuable, but this is crazy. Speaking of crazy, at number 2, the most valuable light novel series in the world, Ai no Kasubi, Volume 7, $499.99, Digital Manga Publishing, 2012. I would love to see the complete series of Ai no Kasubi, Volumes 1 through 8, go as a collection just to see how much that would go for. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but hey, who knows? And finally, at number 1, and it's huge, it's Dragon Ball. The holographic cover edition, limited to 5,000 copies. This is number 382 of 5,000. Went for $1,300. Viz Media, 2003. Okay, back in 2003 was the launch of Shonen Jump, which of course is Viz. Also, Viz went hard into the North American market. They launched so many titles, and for each one of those, their big shonen titles, they had like these limited edition 5,000 only holographic foil covers. We all know One Piece. It's the reigning champion of value so far I've seen on eBay. Now we've got Dragon Ball has entered the chat. There's also Dragon Ball Z, and I'll put one up there that's listed for $5,000. If that ever sells, it'll claim the record, and I don't think anything will ever touch it, and there is a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans out there, and I honestly think if Dragon Ball Z ever sells in one of these 1 in 5,000s, it has a really good chance to become the new champion, but for now, it's One Piece. Anyway, as usual, I'll put up the collections. So as you can see, that blackjack from Malaysia, man, like the cojones on that bar just blows me away. $1,200 from Malaysia. Man, you are taking your chances. And now I'll jump to the singles, and I just, wow, just amazing. But like I said, people are starting to speculate, right? Because anytime you see sealed, go for that amount of money. And Vagabond is a very valuable series. Those later editions, always valuable. But now there's starting to be a premium paid on the factory sealed. Dragon Ball, nice to see one of those finally sell in the 1 in 5,000 holographic editions. I really, really want to see that Dragon Ball Z sell, because that's the only one I really believe that could take out One Piece. Anyways, thanks for watching again, everybody. It was a fantastic list and some amazing values. Be interesting to see if this trend continues. I'm always fascinated to see what's going on, and thanks for joining me on this journey of discovery. Once again, talk to you later. Bye-bye.